Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a November 2024 general reading. I'm going to be doing a fully channeled message, seeing what comes in any area of your life. So I don't normally do the general readings, but a lot of you have been asking for them. So I did do a monthly reading for love. You can check out your playlist or my channel page for the love reading if you didn't catch that. This is a general reading, seeing what else is going on in your life, anything else Spirit wants to share with me. If this is something you enjoy, you like this kind of content, please let me know some feedback in the comments so that I can continue to provide for you what it is that you're looking for as far as readings. So welcome everybody. Welcome back. I'm so grateful that Spirit has guided you here today. Spirit, can you please share with me what it is that you need my Sagittarius to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers always welcome in any of my readings. So let's see what Spirit has for us. We're going to start with a spirit animal. Spirit, please share with me. What is it you want me to know? I have a fox spirit, the number 27, thinking on your feet. Okay. Thinking fast is how it's coming into me. It's a little bit of a getting yourself out of a situation. Maybe something, nothing bad, but maybe you have to react to something very quickly, or you have to make a decision very fast so that action has to be taken, you know, almost that feeling of, not that there's an accident coming, but when you're in a crisis and you make all these calls and you're doing all these things, and afterwards you look at it and you're like, I don't know how I did that. So it's almost a feeling of thinking very quickly. There could be something coming towards you that you're in a position where thinking fast on your feet is how I want to say it. Okay, so let's see what we have for some angel numbers. Please share with me, Spirit. What is this fast moving energy around my Sagittarius this month? I have 44444. All right, triumph. Okay, so I have some kind of, I like the big diamond. Maybe it's thoughts of a diamond. Maybe it's thoughts of a engagement with some of you. But it's success, triumph. It's I'm succeeding at something. It could feel, they just use the word accomplished. I'm accomplishing something, or I feel that I am getting my arms around something that I've been trying to do for a while. So that is coming into me as well. But look for 444 as a sign from your angels. Maybe you'll catch that. I just had a card fly off my desk. So we'll leave that one on the floor. Let me see if it landed upright. No, it didn't land upright, so I can't tell you what number it is. Let's get another one. Spirit, please share with me. It just like flew. That's okay. Good energy, good energy, good energy. Let's see. I have 1, 3, 2, 1, awareness. Now, I'm looking at this as a body, okay? Body type, body image, something like that. Being very much aware of your health or taking care of your body. They're saying looking at your body as a whole, okay? That from head to toe, you know, whether it's how I'm taking care of myself, food, water, exercise. But it is very much a feeling from head to toe that it came into me as like a wash, like a wave over me, that I'm much more aware of how I'm feeling this month. So keep an eye on your health. Okay, nothing bad happening, but maybe Spirit is asking you to, you know, just see how you're feeling and be very in tune with your body, so that if anything were to be going on in your body, you would feel it. You would know that something isn't right. But it was very much a feeling from head to toe. You know, I'm not just looking at my face. I'm looking at my whole body. I'm looking like, how do I feel? What do I look like? Something like that. So let's see what they have for you. So taking care of yourself. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle with drinking water. That's like every morning, I feel like that's my new goal of the day. Okay, I have the big I mean, I've tried every trick in the book. I have this big, huge, thing with the straw, ice, flavors. Right now I'm drinking protein waters that have protein in it just to get more protein into me. So that is something I struggle with. So I don't know about you guys, but that's what I see as from head to toe. Like, okay, Kath, I gotta work on my water every day. So hard. I don't like water. That's the problem. I wish I liked plain water more. It's boring. All right, enough about me. Let's see what's going on with you. Spiritual gifts. Using your intuitive talents brings rewards. Feeling more in alignment. I know a lot of you are very empathic. I know a lot of you are very intuitive yourselves. So feeling that intuition, tapping into it, that intuition. I get asked a lot in my private readings, how do you grow? You study, you learn, you practice. For myself, I grew my intuition studying tarot cards, and I did 1,000 readings for free before I admitted to myself that I was gifted in any way. I had to convince myself that I had something was going on, that the voice that I hear was coming from somewhere else. So that to me was like exercising my intuition. So that might help some of you. Just, it's like a practice. So some of you that are opening up or awakening, Spirit could be saying, you know what, let's learn some more. Let's get our arms around this. Let's use this intuition to our advantage to lead the kind of life that we want to lead. So I'm going to push you guys. Definitely you guys that feel like you're spiritual. I mean, we need more light workers. We do. There's not enough light workers out there. So, step to the plate. Step to the plate. There you go. I have golden touch. What you commit to brings fortune and fame. Ooh, I like that. I like the feeling of, I like golden touch. I mean, I'm just going to go with that what you touch turns to gold. Just that's the feeling that I think a lot of people are like that no matter what they put their energy into, they're good at. And I don't know where that comes from. I feel that you can look at some people sometimes and go, it's just magical what they do, whether it's their work, their home, how they look, their kids. It's just somehow they are able to kind of juggle everything, and everything's kind of like top notch, if you know what I mean. So there's a feeling around you right now that's saying what you set your mind to and what it is that you really desire, you're going to do very, very well with. Okay. Now, Spirit's showing me a tunnel. Okay. It was almost like I'm going to say a tunnel, going into a city. I mean, that would be the best way for me to say it. 2 lanes of traffic, a tunnel vision. And it was very much a feeling of stay in your lane. Okay. Don't worry what's over there on the other side of the tunnel, or over there, that's the river. Just full steam ahead and staying in your lane. Now, they're saying to me that some of you struggle with being pulled in 1,000 different directions, and you want to do really well in this one area of your life, but you feel like you're taken off task too often, that you're pulled away from what it is that you're really trying to achieve or really trying to work on. So you never feel like you get your arms around it. You feel like you touch it, you're trying, I guess, but you don't really feel like you're in it or confident in it. So there's something about they want you to be in that lane. For the person who struggles with, I'm going to set some time aside to get something done today, and then somebody else takes that time away from you, so you don't get it done. And then you're disappointed, especially for those of you that are trying to start businesses or work out of your home, pushing yourself to the next level in your career, something like that. So they're saying that you have to take that that lane and stay in it. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get pulled away. Don't have somebody take your energy. Say, no, I'm sorry, but I gotta get this done today, or I'm not available. And stay in that lane and start to see how productive you are, and start to see how you are getting your arms around this, what it is that you're committing to. Okay. So that I feel like is really important, because so many of us struggle with other people robbing us of our energy. Vampires, stay away from the energy vampires out there. That's how I feel. Ooh, you guys know I love arches. Look at this. Possibilities. There are many potential paths to explore right now, opening, changing, and beginning. But the reason why I like arches, doorways, bridges, all the same, is I always feel like I'm walking through something, and I always feel like I can't wait to get to the other side, because I know it's going to be better than where I am right now. I know it's going to be new. I know it's going to be different. I know that it's going to have possibilities. I know that it's the next phase, however I want to describe that. But you have these new possibilities. So they're sharing with you that, the basic message I'm getting so far is you're not getting done what you want to get done because of interference, if that makes sense, that somebody else is taking away your energy. So who is taking away your energy? Who is robbing your energy? Is it, kids don't rob energy. That's a commitment. Significant other, that they expect you to take care of them, and it's all about them and get their stuff done so that you can't do something that you want to do. Is it work? Is it being asked too much of than what your job is, that it's above and beyond what's expected of you? So who is robbing your energy is the question. Or are you just not setting boundaries? Are you just not being true to yourself? Spirit just said that you put boundaries around you so that you can focus on you, put some of the things in your life that are priorities first, and then add these other things to your life. I know it's hard for those of you that juggle kids and families and parents and all of those things, but we do have to have boundaries. We do have to be able to say, no, I'm sorry, I've got to get some work done today. For me, I work, no, there's no changing unless I have to go to the doctor or something like that, important. I work 11 to 4. And those are my hours. So I try to do things before 11 o'clock in the morning or after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But 11 to 4 is this is me. And I have private readings. I record, I upload videos. So I keep that schedule, that it's imperative to me for me, because it's my life, but it's imperative to me. So that's what they're sharing with you. They want you to figure out what it is that you need, set those boundaries, and don't allow somebody to invade that space, or at least work a little harder at not allowing somebody to take what, it does feel like a vampire. It feels like a psychic attack, that somebody's coming and saying, I'm not going to allow you to move on the path that you want to be on. And you've got to fight back. You've got to fight that energy back sometimes. I have the World. I have a 2 of Pentacles. There's the choice, the back and forth. There's the options. I can do this today, or I can do this today. And which of those choices keeps me in that lane? Which of those choices keeps me focused on what it is that I'm trying to achieve? So that's probably more towards somebody who's trying to build a career, destination. But you can also apply it towards just your personal space and time. I don't have any personal space and time. I don't ever get a chance to read a book or take a bath or go for a walk or do nothing. So sometimes people rob us of even our own personal time, and we all need that. We all mentally, spiritually, every single thing, we need it. I have an 8 of Swords, that somebody's holding you hostage. Somebody is asking you to do more for them, Spirit just said, than they do for you. And unless it's a small child that needs you and you have a commitment to raising a child, I don't know, or that it's an elderly parent that you'd have to take care of. Nobody should ever make you feel like you don't have choices with your own time. So that would be very important to you to take a look at. I have the Moon. I'm afraid to change. I'm afraid that if I change my routine or I stop doing these things, this person won't be happy. So we need to make you happy. We need to make you happy first, and then we worry about everybody else's happiness. I'm not saying go out and be mean to people. I'm saying you've got to be happy first. If you are resentful that you can't get what you want to do today done, or this week, or your goals or your dreams, then you're going to be resentful. And nobody should take that away from you. You should be able to work on what it is that's important to you. And it can be anything. I want to build a business. I want to go work out every day. What's important to you? Vampire, some kind of energy vampire out there. A 3 of Swords. For those of you that have your mind on somebody else, that maybe it's a no contact, maybe this person broke your heart, and it's a invisible vampire. It is, this person is psychically attacking me because all I do is think about what they're thinking and feeling. I'm obsessing over what they're doing. So that would be a great example of somebody robbing you of your energy, and they might not even know it. They might even not even know that you're thinking about them. And you're wasting all this time and you're not focusing on you. So that would be a great example of, I got to put my energy into something else. Let's see. I have a Chariot. They want you to move forward. Move forward. Look at this. Look at this beautiful Lovers card. So they do have some moving forward in a romance if you are in a romantic connection. If you missed your November love reading, check that out on my channel. There is a love reading. So this romance is moving forward. Stop thinking about the person who's in your head. Stop thinking about the person who I can't stop thinking about. Okay, I always, in my private readings, I always share with people the best way to get over someone like that is to ask Spirit for help. Every time that person pops into your head and you're really struggling with thoughts of this person, ask Spirit to relieve you of thoughts of that person. I don't care if you have to do it 100 times a day. Just say, please take this away. I can't think about this person anymore. Please take this away, take this away. And you do it all day long until there's a day, I promise you, that you don't think about that person anymore. And then all of a sudden you go, wow, I kind of forgot about that person and I haven't thought about them for a while. So it works. It works. God will help you. They will relieve you of that, obsession, so to speak. So that helps. But look at this moving forward with this new love if you are waiting for new love. So let's get a couple other love messages as well. Together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Just enjoy it. If this is a new love, sit back, relax, just enjoy it. Don't overthink it. They just said, just let it happen. Let it unfold. A wedding. Is this person somebody that you could end up with someday? Maybe. Okay. So we're just going to allow it to happen. And I have nurture. Nurture this relationship like a blooming flower and it will flourish. And one of my favorite things this year that I heard from somebody was a flower is only going to grow at the pace it's meant to grow. You can't make a flower grow any faster. And I was like, oh my God, that's mind blowing. I was just like, that is just like, you're right. I can't make a flower grow any faster. You can't make a relationship happen any faster. You can't. Every relationship has its own timeline. It has its own speed. So two people will go at a faster pace, and then maybe two other people will go at a slower pace. You can't ever compare your pace to somebody else's. You can't compare your pace to a relationship you had in the past because those were two different people. So every time I think about a flower will only grow at the speed that it's meant to grow, I'm just like, I was like enlightened. I got to tell you, that is like the biggest eye opener to me this year. And it's such a simple thing, but it just, I don't know, it just connected to my heart some way that it just made all this sense with divine timing and all the things that I talk about all the time that you don't have control over. So maybe Spirit's just asking you to slow down and let them work. Let them take over the wheel for how fast or slow a connection's going. What else do you have for us, Spirit? I have a Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. I have a Magician. Nice. I have a Nine of Wands and a Page of Wands that came out together. I'm going to put these together for a second because I want to come back to that. And I have an Ace of Wands, a lot of wand energy. So in bottom of the deck, I have an Eight of Pentacles. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about was this feeling that I had of, and this confirms it, which is great, that Spirit's given you all kinds of, we can say skills, okay, knowledge, education, work experience, abilities. You have the ability, and you can see that he, in this Magician card, he's juggling a lot of different things, and he's able to juggle a lot of different things. And then this Knight is able to get their arms around, how do I take all these skills and abilities and transform them into the material world and get my arms around money? And I do feel like that is what's going on, that you're constantly thinking about what could I do differently, or how could I work harder? And then the Eight of Pentacles definitely confirmed it for me, that that's something that you're working on, that you want to do better at your work. You want to increase your value. You want to increase your income somehow. And when you look at that Eight of Pentacles, it looks like somebody who's doing the same thing over and over again. And it is. We all do. I mean, even my career here, I do readings, but I do readings over and over again. Is every reading different? Yes. Do I learn from every reading? Yes. Is it an opportunity for me to grow every time? Yes. And that's what the Eight of Pentacles teaches us. It's, even if we're doing something repetitive, we get smarter, we get faster, we learn more. So Spirit's saying, use these skills, use these abilities, use this knowledge that you have been given, that you have earned, and it's going to bring you this reward. Okay. So it might be, I mean, that Knight does travel slowly, so it might not be where you want to be. You might not be where you want to be financially, but keep doing the work. Keep doing the work, because it's growing. You're learning, you're getting better, you're getting faster. Okay. You're getting your arms around something. So whatever it is. And then these wands came in as, but sometimes I'm so tired with that Nine of Wands. Sometimes I don't want to do it. I don't want to get up and go to work. I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, and I'm not getting anywhere. So that's my Nine of Wands. But then my page comes in and picks me up and says, yeah, but if we do it differently, if you are excited about your work, if you are growing and you're learning and you're being acknowledged, somebody's telling you you're doing a good job. So that is what picks you up. That is what, allows this soldier who's coming back from war, who needs a break, to get inspired again. And I feel like that page is coming into your life. It just came into me as through a friend, that a friend inspires you. It could be somebody that you work with. It could be a best friend. It could be somebody you talk to all the time. It could be somebody that you're dating that is a friend, right? But it is a feeling of they inspire you. They tell you to keep going. They tell you you're doing a great job. And I think we all need that. For me, my mother passed a couple years ago, but my mother was a great cheerleader for me. My mother, no matter what was going on in my life, my mother always told me that things were going to get better and that I'm doing a great job. So I carry that with me. And she's right. Things can always get better. And I feel like I'm doing the best that I can. And I just keep going. So she was a great cheerleader. So for those of you that have a cheerleader in your life, they are there to inspire you. And they could be saying just one thing this month, this A's that comes into you, that is just enough for you to say, I am proud of myself. I'm proud of myself and I'm going to keep going. So there's something going on around that. So somebody in your life that supports you, that loves you, that is there for you, that motivates you. Okay, something along those lines. I think that that's beautiful. Spirit, what else do you want us to know? What do you need us to hear? A little bit of a, I want to say pick me up, but it came into me more as keep climbing the mountain, that the mountain's hard to climb and the mountain's high, and maybe we're only halfway, but it was like, just keep climbing and don't give up. Even if we have to go one step at a time and take a break and then go another step, don't give up. You're getting there. Okay. You're getting to where you are trying to go. Sometimes we don't see it until we look back. It takes a long time to build upon something. It takes a long time to achieve any goal. 4 years of college takes 4 years, 5 years, 6 years for some people. So it's not easy, any goal. So you don't see it until you look back and you realize, I broke it into little pieces and somehow I got there. So don't be overwhelmed, they just said, and don't be unsure of yourself. Be guided is how it feels. And don't let anybody rob your energy. Who is this vampire? That's what I want to know. I roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents. It's time for you to take a risk and step into the spotlight. Are you ready to step into the spotlight? Boy, that's a hard one, isn't it? Because sometimes many of you are going to say, I'm shy. I don't want a spotlight on me. I don't want to be the center of attention. I don't want anybody to know what I'm thinking and feeling. It depends on your personality, but we all have a spotlight. We all have a time to shine. We all have something to be proud of and excited about. Everybody has something amazing about them. Whether it's your personality, whether it's your creativity, your compassion, your love, whatever it is. But we all have this inner ability to put it out there. And I think Spirits is saying, like, show off, just don't be afraid, just show off, just allow people to see who you really are and not hide and not worry about what anybody's going to think or feel. Just be yourself. And you may be pleasantly surprised at how your natural personality comes out more, or when you let go of what other people are thinking and feeling about you, not that you're insecure, but you really just don't care. All of a sudden, the real you comes out and you're like, wow, all right, that feels good. It's freeing, Spirit just said. It's like, free yourself. I have many choices. You have options. Even if you don't seem to think so right now, you have a lot of options being put in front of you, a lot of choices. I like that. So some of you may be doing a few different things. And I always like that energy. I always like the person who is working full time and starting a business. The person who is, I don't know, they get their hands involved in a lot of different things, and they're taking care of their family all at the same time. So there's a lot of juggling going on. As long as you feel fulfilled, that's all that matters. If you feel fulfilled and you're doing what you want and you're staying in that lane that is fulfilling to you, and that's your purpose, and you're not allowing somebody else to take that away from you, then you're doing a good job right now. You're doing a good job. I have timing. It's all, Spirit loves timing in me. Divine timing, perfect timing. It's all in the timing right now. So are you where you're supposed to be? Are you where you're supposed to be? I think you're working towards it. I think all that energy around you with helping you to see that your work is, it adds up, okay? That all this hard work is paying off. And you may not see it. Sometimes we just feel like we're just a hamster on a wheel, and we don't see that we're making progress. We don't see that we have moved forward. And sometimes we have to take a stop and take a good look at where we're at and look around, look at our house and our car and our clothes and money in the bank or whatever, and then look back and say, wow, wow. Yikes, look at where I was. Okay. And that's when you really acknowledge how Spirit's working in your life. Because I can honestly say in my lifetime that everything I've ever prayed for has come true. So I know it works. It might not be, I pray for it today and I get it today, but anything that I pray for honestly and genuinely and from my heart eventually comes to me. So I think that it's only a matter of time that Spirit's going to show you that all this hard work, all this effort, they just said, has meaning, even when you feel like I'm just spinning my wheels. So stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to see the benefits of it. Let's see what your angel number is. Final angel message for my Sag. What do we have? I have reflection, looking back. Cool. I have 987. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. Wow, I can't make this stuff up. I just said, it's only when we look back and reflect on where we were that we realize how far we've come. So Spirit wants you to spend some time doing that. They want you to not be spinning your wheels and not getting anything done because somebody is robbing you of your time. They want you to have tunnel vision for something that it is that's very important to you, that you're trying to earn, you're trying to grow, you've committed to, so that you can make the progress that you're trying to make. So we're going to put this out into the universe for the month of November. If you enjoyed this general reading, let me know in the comments so I can get your feedback for future readings. I want to thank Spirit for these messages for sure. And I want to thank all of you for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button, join the tribe, and I'd love to have you be here with us. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my webpage at kathymamolenpsychicmedium.com. And I will see everybody else in another reading, love messages, general reading, pick a card, real soon. We'll see you soon.